When the weather turns nasty, which radio can you count on? Stick around and we'll get right to it. Hey, welcome back guys. Jason, KM4ACK. You didn't really think I was going to do this whole video in the pouring rain, did you? No, we waited for a better day to finish this up, but I kind of like the intro of the video. So let's talk about today 4 radios that can survive pretty much any type of weather that you can throw at them. Now, why would you even be interested in this? Well, it depends on what you're doing. Sometimes we do some public service events and we might get caught out in the rain. Well, I'm definitely going to choose wisely when I'm putting an HT in that type of environment. So it's always good to know which ones can survive. And these 4, well, I've been carrying them for a while now. I've thrown all kinds of inclement weather at them and never had an issue. Now, first up on the list is the Retevis RT89. This is a fabulous radio. Now, it's inexpensive. I think these things come in at like 60 or 70 bucks as of the time of this recording. I've had this one for multiple years now. In fact, I own 5 of these. This is the radio that makes up my community kit as well. It's waterproof, it's USB-C rechargeable, it's a basic dual band antenna. One thing I recommend everybody do, change out or put an adapter on your HT so that you can adapt those over to BNCs. It makes it quick and easy to swap antennas if you want to go, say, from your standard short little rubber duck style antenna over to something like a roll-up J-pole. Well, it's just a quarter turn and you're off. So you'll notice on all of my HTs today, I have that adapter. Coming in at number 2 is the Yaesu VX6. I absolutely love this radio. One of the best things about it is the weather alert mode. This thing will wake the dead. In addition to that though, I like that it has 220, and if you Mars mod it, you'll also get 6 meters out of it. Other than that, it's a basic little UHF VHF radio, completely submersible, so you never have to worry about this getting wet. So another one of my favorites, and this one is definitely tried and true. One of the drawbacks to this radio though is no USB-C charging. So you're going to have to get a barrel adapter to plug into this. You can still charge it from a 12-volt source, but you're going to have that barrel adapter to go along with it. So that's one of the drawbacks of this, but other than that, this has been a fabulous radio for me. The ID50 is number 3 on my list. Now, these aren't in any particular order. It doesn't mean that this is the 3rd one in the lineup that I'm going to grab. It just happens to be number 3 in my list. In fact, number 4 is probably the most grabbed radio of the bunch. But the ID50 is a great all-around radio. VHF, UHF, it also does D-Star. That's not hugely popular in my area, but if it is in yours, that might make this radio a winner. No 220, no 6 meter on this radio like we had with the VX6, but they do make a couple of extended batteries. Another reason I like this radio and will grab it pretty often, these batteries are interchangeable with my Icom 705. In addition to that, we've got both a barrel port connector and USB-C, and this thing just has stupid good battery life. With this extended battery on it, it wouldn't surprise me at all to run this for a full 24-hour event or 2 8-hour, 10-hour days and still have some battery power left. But when you have that USB-C, we can always plug it up to just a regular old cell phone battery bank and top this thing off if we need to during the day. And coming in at number 4 is the BTech UV-Pro. This is probably my most grabbed radio, especially if the weather is inclement or has a potential to become inclement. This is an APRS radio, and it's the only one in the bunch that is completely submersible and will survive and live to tell about it on the following day. This one has USB-C, of course it's got APRS, and then it's a basic dual band radio, UHF, VHF. Again, notice I've got the BNC connector on this one as well. A lot of guys ask me why I have this little piece of cord. Well, when I'm out and about with my day job, a lot of times I just use this piece of cord to hang this radio up somewhere close by especially if there's a potential for severe weather, so that I can put this thing to scanning the weather channels, and I'll get an alert off of the HT if inclement weather starts to close in on us. So that's the only purpose for this little piece of string, is just to hang it up when I'm at my day job. But like I said, this is probably my most grabbed radio because of the fact it has APRS. Fantastic little radio. It's not perfect. It doesn't do APRS as well as, say, my Kenwood D75, but for a basic little APRS radio, this thing checks all of the boxes. So there you have it, guys. There's a look at my 4 favorite weatherproof radios, submersible even. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give us a thumbs up before you head off. We will see you guys on the next one. Until then, 7-3.